10,000 steps. Have an amazing day. Let's go. All right. So, here we go. Good morning. Noah, how are you doing? It's a beautiful morning. Yasmin, hello, hello. Back to the night times. Morning. Really like yesterday's walk. Yeah, I did. It was great. I just woke up at 4:42 this morning without the alarm. Your body gets used to it. And I lay there for a few minutes and I thought, how do I feel? Do I feel tired or do I feel awake? And I felt awake. I'd had so much sleep yesterday, so I actually feel okay. I'm sure I'll sleep well tonight. Noah, pretty good, huh? Yes. Pretty good you, yes. Thank you. Does look like a beautiful night. Yeah, it's Sunday morning here. What is it? It's about 5 o'clock, 5:15. Hope you're all well. So I thought I'd come and get my steps in. Get it done. It's supposed to rain later. I think around lunchtime, and then for the rest of the day it's going to rain. Yesterday was really nice. It was a beautiful sunny day. We went to visit my parents for a few hours and then we came back. It was more like 4:30 when we got home, and I spent an hour or two in the garden. Did a bit of tidying up in the garden yesterday, so it was nice. Good on you, man. Really a reason for change with what you're doing. Thank you. Cassie Smith. How are you doing? Hello, where are you taking me? Just on a morning walk. We're going out for doing 10,000 steps. Nice and early, getting it done. Enjoying the being outside. Loads of birds you can hear this morning. It's a good feeling being around birds and nature. It actually lifts your mood and makes you feel happy. Just being outdoors, one of the best things you can ever do. Cassie. Okay, Daddy. Goodbye, Cassie. And that's what happens. That's what happens. You get removed from the channel. Yasmin, it's wearing off pretty fast. It is. But I've got a bag with probably 20 more. She ordered them before Valentine's, and it was just a bit of fun. I bet they only cost £1 or 50p. They were so cheap, and everything's really cheap on those sites, Temu or Shein, one of those. But they only arrived a few days ago, so it was just a bit of a giggle, bit of a laugh. And my daughter says, "Oh, you've got to wear them all over your body now, Dad." I said, "Yeah, okay." So I don't mind it being on my arm. I'm not one for tattoos on my face. That would be quite funny. It's no, it was just one of those temporary ones. My wife thought it'd be funny, and it's a photo of me and her looking at each other. So she got the photo uploaded to either Shein or Temu, and got a pack of 20. I'm sure it's 20. Might only be 10, depends how lucky I am. Yeah. So I'm not going to be live streaming for as long today, because we're coming up to 100 days. I'm going to make a little video talking about it. So I need to be capturing a bit of footage as I'm going along over the next few days. Just a few bits of footage of me walking, things like that, and talking. But I'll still come on every day. Just won't be for the full walk. So if the signal gets pretty bad, because we're going the routes where the signal can get bad, if it gets bad, I'll come off. But I might come on again once we get back down to this area. My wife uses Temu all the time. Oh, I know. Every day there's a new parcel coming. It's like my daughter, who's 11, and my wife. They're always on the phones and adding things into the basket. How's the audio? I'm using the microphones today, and it should have noise reduction on it. Good idea, change it up a bit. Look forward to it, thank you. Norma, good morning. Audio's good, but it's windy, right, yes. Let me think. There's a button I need to press. 2 secs. Is that more windy now or less windy? I think you're going to say more windy. Bit windy now. Oh, the same, okay. I can't cross here, a car coming. Okay, there's a button here what does audio noise reduction, so I'm going to press it now. There we go. That hopefully should have improved the audio a bit and less wind noise. Better now. Thank you. I've not used them for a few days, so I'd forgotten which colour. So it's a green colour. Thank you. Paul, thank you. Happy days. Happy days. Things are starting to pick up a bit now on the lawn care side of things, you know, in my main business. So I did a very short video yesterday for that channel. I've got to keep those videos going as well, because that channel's doing well, it's growing. Yeah. Happy days. Just keep going. Oh, the lawn care channel by a million miles. I've been doing it 3 years. Been doing it 3 years. It's a good size. Yeah, 38,000 subscribers. But it's around what I know. You see, it's my business, and it's everything I know about lawn care. So it starts to pick up every spring, and then it goes absolutely nuts in spring, and then sort of just steadies off a bit throughout the year, and then come next winter it'll go to nothing. It'll go to nothing, and it's absolutely rubbish in winter. But that's just the nature of it. People on YouTube lose interest in the lawns over winter, which, you know, put the mowers away and that's it, they're inside. So it's always frustrated me to not be having content doing well over winter. Even the motorway's quiet, look. Not as many cars this morning. But it is a Sunday morning. But if you gave me a choice, would I do the lawn care or this one? Long term, I'd say this one, because I'm not around chemicals and it's a lot healthier. Although I suppose being outdoors and walking up and down people's lawns all day is quite healthy. It's just the chemicals, really. I suppose if I could go to a position where I'm only doing YouTube on the other channel and not actually the main business, or even just like a couple of days a week, because the channel itself could probably almost support that if it was consistent all year round. But at least that way I wouldn't be handling chemicals as much, so it may end up being one day excuse me, doing a combination of that channel and this channel until this one grows bigger, because this one is a lot more fun and exciting, knowing I can travel to different places. You're only here once. No, it's a cold, snowy evening in Owen, Ontario. Keeping warm and cozy with the wife, watching Downton Abbey. That sounds very nice. Hope you've got a nice warm fire roaring, or if not, you've got some heating on. Please double tap the screen to give me a like and subscribe if this is your sort of thing. So I'll get home now by about 6:30 and think, yeah, I've done that thing that I wanted to do, that thing that was important to me, that was to change my life. But I don't find it hard. I just get up and I do it. I enjoy it. I love it. I know it's dark, it's a bit colder this morning, but it's still nice being outside. Ung to Nien Chan Tun. Where you headed to? Hello there, love your accent, thank you very much. Texan, no. United Kingdom, I'm in the UK. And I'm just walking around where I live, which is Doncaster in Yorkshire in the UK. And it's early morning, it's about 5:30. I do this every single day. England, yes. Gloves weather. It's not so bad. It was definitely a bit chillier today than yesterday. It's said 6 degrees this morning on my phone. But it's not so bad. I'm nice and warm now after being out for 20 minutes. But I don't think it was quite enough for gloves. Not for me anyway. I'm also used to working outdoors. I love the UK. It must be bone cracking. It's not too bad. How is the signal, everybody? How is the video? There, look. Good signal. Oh, that's good. This is normally where the signal's not very good. Thank you. Thank you, Yasmin. Paul, how long do I walk for? So, it takes just under 90 minutes. At the moment, it's averaging about 85, 86 minutes. And I walk, most days I've got about 3 different routes. So I try and alternate between all 3. Just to keep it reasonably interesting, because it's the same routes every day, which, you know, can get a bit boring, but at least I've got you guys. Early bird catches the worm, thank you. It's just fine, Ong. Thank you very much. Prawn cracker, yes, thank you. Good quality, I'm pleased. Normally this route starts to go very grainy, pixelated the next sort of 20 minutes or so until I get out of this estate, but on the odd occasion it's been pretty good. It's quite a clear morning actually. I can see stars a little bit. There is some cloud coverage, but I imagine it's going to get more cloudy. And I'm wearing these microphones, the Hollyland M2S, for better sound quality and wind noise reduction. Hope you have a lovely morning, Sean. I just had steak, spuds and gravy at 5 AM. Do you know what? That sounds delicious. Ung. But mostly, what do you have your channel for? That's the big question. That is the big question. So I don't really know. I was just watching what that guy was doing. So the channel itself, I've had a few ideas. I mean, every day I've walked without fail, every single day. And it's kind of just grown on its own under that basis. walking and talking. But there's been various ideas I've come up with, and I've put a poll out on my channel as well. If you want to check that out, if you go on the community tab or where it says posts, there's a poll. That most people seem to be quite happy just leaving it with me. They're quite happy just to sort of come along for the journey. But I'd like to travel to different places, different towns, different cities, and walk around those. And a bit of sightseeing. But other ideas include health and fitness and nutrition. Although, I don't know. Paul, it's very early for Sunday, yes. Oh no, this signal. No, for whatever. Hey, yes, Paul, hello. Hi, Shaunus. Hi, Edward. Apologies about the signal. If it does go, I'll come off for 20 minutes and I'll come back again. And in those 20 minutes, I'm going to record a bit of footage for a future video I'm making. Because it's coming up to 100 days now. I'd like to make a video talking about the 1 million steps. Oh, good now, thank you. Hello, Edward. Oh, it's still dark. You get caught over here walking this early. When you say caught, what do you mean? Are you not allowed to be out at that time, or do you mean some nasty people? By the cops? Are you not allowed to be out at that time, or would they just say what you're doing? I don't mean to be rude. I just don't know the different rules for different places. Adam, my dog, walking again. Let's go. How are you doing, Adam? Thank you very much for popping in. Paul, how many miles will you walk this morning? It's usually about 5 miles, I believe. It's 10,000 steps, which is that or 8 kilometers. But you never know, I might just keep going. I might do more. I don't usually. I think the main thing is just turning up every day and being consistent. On by the cops. G'day, mate. Hope you have a weapon just in case. No, I don't bother carrying weapons. Maybe I should, but I think if you're carrying a weapon, then you're kind of expecting something to happen. Maybe that's the wrong thing to say. I don't know. But I don't really feel threatened. And maybe that's the wrong approach as well. I don't know. I'd say most people over here don't carry weapons. Unless you're in certain areas. There's certain parts of London where there are lots of gangs carrying weapons and people pinching phones. I'm not allowed to be out before 6. Really? I mean, we're allowed, but it's not safe. Cops are out there to grab you by the balls and get you into the army. My goodness. Where do you live, Ong? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to say, that's fine. No, you'd know if you needed one. Myanmar. God, I really sound ignorant, but whereabouts is that? Is it is it part of Korea or China or Japan or the Philippines? I'm so sorry. I really don't know, genuinely. Yeah, Adam, it's just obviously some countries are naturally a bit more dangerous, and so it's interesting actually to understand the different cultures and how people have to live. God, Scoot, that's awful. Take a walk out like him. I'd probably just have to go a little bit later on in the day then, by the sounds of it. Yeah, I guess it's just certain areas. Yes, me and my guy's Italian. When I was young, 18, had to do military service. I wanted to get in the forces. I couldn't get in. I've got just a very mild hearing loss in one ear, in my right ear. It doesn't affect me much in day-to-day life, but it's just ever so slightly down. So when I was 16 trying to get in, they wouldn't let me go in. But maybe it's a good thing. Maybe if I had, I wouldn't be here now. You just don't know. But clearly wasn't the path for me at the time. And you look back, don't you, and you think, well, there's always a reason. Told the restaurant manager about the guy. Adam, I wouldn't say I'm hard, mate. I don't know how I'd react. I'm not one for violence or fighting. I'm not one for like that. But I suppose pushed into a corner, you know, you'd make every effort, wouldn't you? Paul, can England beat Australia next summer down under? What we're talking about, cricket, and the reason I'm saying is I don't really follow sport much, and I just would not have a clue. Of course, being English, I'd say yes, absolutely. You've got to support your own team, unless they are really bad. But I honestly don't know the answer. Yeah, Scoot, I'd feel uncomfortable as well. Ung, you got pine trees over there. There's the odd one or two in people's gardens, but we don't really see them naturally out and about. Maybe some areas we do, but I don't generally see many. But yeah, there are places. In fact, thinking back now over the years, I can remember going into the woods near to my parents and collecting pine cones. So yeah, we definitely have, just in certain places. Oh, Adam, come on. Come on, mate. Coot. Shaunus has a big guardian angel. Yes. I'm all about love and peace, me. That's my motto. Fair comment. Thank you. Right, guys. How are you all doing? Please double tap the screen to give us a like. If this is your sort of thing, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers. And thankfully, we seem to have decent phone signal today. This area is normally quite bad, but I like this area. Happy days. So yes, all good. All good, all good, all good. Total huff and puff. Yeah, I do when I'm going up hills. I'm afraid. But I am getting fitter by the day. Some of the hills on the other routes. That's the thing with these microphones, they pick everything up. Even if you sniff, it picks you up sniffing. I guess a lot of people sniff, but you don't realise you're doing it half the time. So I'm trying to be consciously aware of what noises is coming out of my gob. That's a bright light. Now all the front of the house lit up. All the lights are on as well. Not very fair on the neighbours. On the prowl for cougars, DJ Real, and honey badgers. Keep stomping, bud. Thank you, DJ Real. Thanks for popping in again. My son's working this morning at 8 o'clock. This is where he works. It's a little tea room. He's got a job working in the kitchen. He loves it. It's called Tipsy. Can't really see the sign, but it's called Tipsy. It's just in that building there. But that's also someone's house. At church. Adam, you need to get some groceries for the week. What's a good English recipe? What about bangers and mash? Sausages and mashed potato with gravy on. It's lovely. Yorkshire puddings. Yorkshire puddings are nice. It's just you can make it up, or you might be able to buy the Yorkshire puddings, but generally I think I haven't made them fresh for decades. I think you need an egg, flour, milk, pinch of salt and some water, and just shake it all up. Two young boys out at 6 AM with shorts on. Maybe they've been doing fitness. Maybe they've been out at a friend's. Toad in the hole, yeah, that's a nice one. Scoot, please hit the like button. Thank you, Scoot. Charles, good morning. Hong, have you seen slow horses? Slow horses? I don't know what you mean. Is that a film, or have I just seen any horses? We have horses. My daughter loves horses. She used to go for lessons on horses. Charles from USA, Noah, Paul Cullen, slow horses, brilliant. What's that, Yasmin? Good way to start as a chef. Is interest in that field. Again, my Italian guy's a chef. He really doesn't know what he wants to do. At one point, Yasmin, he wanted to be a footballer, you know, as a lot of lads do. And actually, he's really good. And when he's playing in a team, he nearly always gets man of the match. But he's starting to get injuries on his knee. And he likes the money. So he's always been quite creative with food. In the kitchen, when we're making something, he'll always make it look nice. And put herbs and spices on. And I've seen this in him. And I've always said to him, I said, I bet you'll be good in the kitchen. So I've kind of planted the seed. And then a job opening came up. It kind of happened by chance. The lady that owns the place, she was selling something on Facebook Marketplace. And my wife went up to buy this thing off this lady. And she just happened to mention, oh yeah, we're opening it up as a tea room. And my wife said, oh, have you got any jobs going? My son's looking for work. And so he went in thinking he was going to get a job at the front, sort of serving. When he was in there, I said, oh, you never know, they might need help in the kitchen. And he just mentioned it. And they said, yeah, come and give us a hand. And he did. And they think a lot of him. Every single day they're telling him how much they appreciate what he's doing. So been a couple of days now where he's kind of been running the kitchen on his own. I mean, at 17-year-old, it's pretty amazing. All the food was prepped, but you've only got to show him once. And he was making all the breakfast on his own on the first day. So quite proud of him, to be fair. UK series on Apple TV. Roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, yes. Oh, I love a bit of roast beef on a Sunday. Oh, Sunday dinner, now you're talking. We've started going to a local butcher's for joints of meat. And it is so much better than supermarkets. The quality is better. And it's good value as well. Oh, my celeb crush is Jake Loudon, even though he got married last year. He got married. Okay. Kyle, 10,000 a day. Is that it? I walk that just to go to town every day. That's it, Kyle. That's the best I'm doing. It works for me. Right, so we had good signal so far. That grass looks pretty well. It's a problem, you see. After a certain age you get interested in grass. Just keep it moving as a secret. Mostly good signal with a few blips, thank you. Well, we're coming out of the estate now. When I get up this hill. So, yeah. I think I'm going to end the live stream soon, because for anyone that's just come on, it's coming up to 100 days. And I'm going to try and make a video. So I want to record some content. Just to put a video together, really. Just saying, 100 days, 1,000,000 steps. And come up with ideas. Signing up potential new loan customers. No, I've got enough. To be fair, we've got more than enough. Yeah, we've got more than enough. And sometimes it's too many, and it's quite, what can I say? It's quite overwhelming sometimes. It's okay when you get them done in one day. So we'll go out maybe with 18 or 20 customers to go and treat. But if you get any bad weather, it holds you up. When it's windy, it slows you down a bit. Yeah. And if we get frost or snow, it's just a big fat no-no. But the problem is, every day is full, so when we do get bad weather, yes, I have to stay at home, but it's like, where do we put those customers? Where do we put those jobs that we didn't get done? And my wife will try and squeeze them in onto other days, but then those other days become even busier. So, yeah. Okie dokie, catch you later. Keep it going. Cheers. Just think about that 1,000,000 steps, how remarkable it sounds. I know. It's I'm quite proud of it. At first, when I had this idea, so because I've always done lots of different things, and I have, when I say I'm doing something else, my wife will sort of pull a bit of a funny face and sometimes laugh. And same with my parents, but nowadays they say, "How's your walk gone?" So they know that I'm sticking to it, so I'm right pleased. And it's always been the same in the past when I've started a side hustle. If it didn't work, I would have gone on to something else. But when I met my wife, I started building up a lawn care business and some gardening. And there were days where I thought, oh, it's just not happening. And she'd say, just keep going, keep going, keep going. And I did. And it built up into something. Built up into a good business. A full-time business. And that's the plan with this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Congrats, my man. Thank you. "95 days, yes. How are you doing?" Right. I am going to end this live stream early. And I'm going to go and record a bit of footage now of walking, a few things on my mind to say for this upcoming video, 100 days. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here. Some of you have been here right from the beginning, and it's very much appreciated. Tomorrow will be about the same sort of time, Paul. I have to set my alarm in the week. So I wake up at 4:45 and I'm usually out by about 5 a.m. UK time. Sometimes it's a bit earlier. Occasionally I'll wake up before the alarm. Yes, take care, boys and girls. Thank you very much. Please double tap the screen, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.